Have you ever wondered, can hacking be ethical? In the realm of cybersecurity, ethical hacking is not just a concept, but a crucial practice. It might sound paradoxical at first, the combination of ethical and hacking, but allow me to demystify. Ethical hacking, often performed by individuals known as white hat hackers, is the practice of breaching systems, not with malicious intent, but with the purpose of identifying vulnerabilities. They're the digital world's equivalent of a home inspector, checking for weaknesses before someone with ill intentions finds them. On the other hand, malicious hacking, done by black hat hackers, aims to exploit these vulnerabilities for personal gain or to cause harm. The difference between the two lies not in the skills used, but the intention. One seeks to protect, the other to harm. So ethical hacking is not an oxymoron, but a necessity in our technologically advanced society. It's like having a digital guardian, always looking out for potential threats and ensuring our safety in the vast cyberspace. Now, one of the key tools for ethical hackers involves something you might not expect: job boards. Yes, you heard it right. Job boards, the very same places where organizations advertise their vacancies, can be a goldmine for ethical hackers. This process is known as job board recon. It's a fascinating aspect of ethical hacking that often flies under the radar. In essence, job board recon is about researching and analyzing job listings to gain insights into a company's technology stack, their security practices, and potential vulnerabilities. These job postings may inadvertently reveal information that is valuable to an ethical hacker. For instance, a listing for a cybersecurity specialist might mention the specific security protocols the company uses, or a software engineer position might detail the programming languages and systems in use. The importance of job board recon in ethical hacking cannot be overstated. It helps ethical hackers understand the potential weak points in an organization's security infrastructure. It's like a treasure map, leading hackers to the areas where they need to focus their efforts. This is not about exploiting vulnerabilities for malicious intent, but rather to help organizations tighten their security and protect themselves from real threats. Ethical hackers use this information to simulate attacks, identify vulnerabilities, and provide recommendations to improve security. A simple job description can provide a wealth of information to an ethical hacker. And that's the beauty of job board recon. It turns the seemingly mundane into a secret weapon for cybersecurity. So how does an ethical hacker carry out a job board recon? Let's dive in. The first step in job board reconnaissance is much like job hunting. An ethical hacker starts by searching for job postings relevant to the target company. These can be found on popular job boards, the company's own website, or even social media. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, but with patience and the right keywords, the relevant postings often surface. Once these job postings have been located, the ethical hacker then begins to analyze the job descriptions. This is where the detective work starts. The aim is to piece together a picture of the company's technology stack. It might seem straightforward, but it requires a keen eye for details and a solid understanding of technology and software. Job descriptions often inadvertently reveal a lot about a company's internal workings. For instance, if a company is looking for a Python developer with experience in Django, it's a safe bet that they're using Django for their web applications. If they're seeking an AWS solutions architect, they're likely using Amazon Web Services for their cloud computing needs. These clues about the company's technology stack are like pieces of a puzzle. When put together, they provide a valuable insight into the company's infrastructure, which can help identify potential security vulnerabilities. The final step is to take this information and look for known vulnerabilities. If the company uses a particular software or technology, the ethical hacker can search for known issues or weaknesses associated with it. This is done through various online databases and forums where vulnerabilities are reported and discussed. By identifying these vulnerabilities, ethical hackers can assist companies in patching them up before they're exploited by malicious hackers. It's not about causing harm, but about preventing it. It's a bit like a game of chess, anticipating moves before they happen to ensure the safety of the king, or in this case, the company. And that, in a nutshell, is how ethical hackers perform a job board recon. With all this, you might be wondering, what's the real value of ethical hacking? Well, in the ever-evolving digital landscape, ethical hackers play a pivotal role. They are the unsung heroes, maintaining a line of defense against malicious hackers. Ethical hacking is like a health checkup for digital systems. It's about diagnosing weaknesses before they cause harm. Much like a doctor identifies potential health risks to prevent future illness, ethical hackers probe systems, seeking out vulnerabilities that could be exploited by malicious hackers. The importance of this role cannot be overstated. In our digital age, businesses, governments, and individuals alike rely heavily on the security of their systems. Data breaches can lead to significant financial losses, damage reputations, and in some cases even pose a threat to national security. Ethical hackers help to prevent these breaches. They systematically test and evaluate the security of systems, then provide constructive feedback on how to fortify these defenses. In doing so, they enable businesses to stay one step ahead of those with malicious intent. This proactive approach to cybersecurity is invaluable in today's world, where new threats emerge daily. Far from being digital burglars, ethical hackers are more akin to digital locksmiths. They don't break and enter, they test and reinforce. Their work helps to build stronger, more secure systems that can withstand the onslaught of cyber threats. So, ethical hacking is not just about breaking into systems, but about building stronger, more secure systems. Let's quickly revisit what we've learned today. We began by discussing the ethical dilemma in hacking, highlighting that ethical hacking, far from being an oxymoron, is a crucial tool for cybersecurity. It's a white-hat operation that uses the skills and methods of hackers to uncover vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. Then we delved into the role of job board recon. This strategy involves analyzing job postings to gain insights into a company's technology stack, thereby identifying potential weaknesses. It's a method that's as clever as it is effective. We walked through a step-by-step process of job board recon, demonstrating how ethical hackers can use this technique to help secure systems and networks. Finally, we underscored the immense value of ethical hacking to businesses. By proactively identifying and fixing security gaps, companies can significantly reduce the risk of costly data breaches. Remember, in the digital world, knowledge is power, and ethical hackers use that power to keep us safe.